Hello and welcome to Georgia Sight's online tatting classes. Today we are going to get into our first tat-along. But before we do, I want to let everyone know, yes, I've gotten moved into the new place. It was a chore, but we got it done. And I love, love, love the new place. So now I can focus on getting more and more videos out to you guys. And in the next year, we're going to have more tat-alongs. We're going to have more techniques up on the site. So keep watching, all right? So you can get ahead on this tatting adventure that you're going through. And you're going to learn so much. So let's get on with today's tat-along. First and foremost, this is called the Awareness Star of Hope. Kathy Hodge created this pattern for us. Kathy is a 5-year breast cancer survivor. Yay, way to go, Kathy. Even though she's a survivor, there's many that do not. And this star of hope will bring hope to those that are fighting cancer or have been through cancer, that there will someday be a cure for all cancers. Let's only hope that that can happen, and hopefully in our lifetime. So, she designed this as a remembrance to her 5-year survival. And over here it tells a little bit about her cancer and what she went through and what she's been through. And she's very blessed to be with us today. Many do not survive. So let's keep everyone that is fighting cancer in our thoughts and prayers. Okay? And make them one of these. Give it to them. It'll give them a little bit of hope. Okay, so let's look at this pattern. It is a beautiful pattern. Let me tell you, it is absolutely gorgeous. And I do appreciate Kathy giving me the honor to do the tat-along. Now this tat-along, the way it's going to work, it's going to be in segments, and it's going to be in its own little folder, so you can just go through each and every segment step by step. The pattern will be broken down into steps. Okay? Hopefully the videos will not run over 10 minutes per video. I'm going to try to keep it below that. So, here we go. Here is the finished Star of Hope. And this is what it looks like. This is not blocked. This little medallion hanging here, I got it online because I live in a small town and we don't have much to choose from. For beads and stuff, I have to order a lot of things online. So I ordered these, and it was the only one that they had. They didn't have the silver, they had the pink. And in honor of Kathy and her achievements in defeating cancer, I wanted it to be the awareness star, or the awareness ribbon. Now, you don't have to put an awareness ribbon here. You can put a crystal, you can put a medallion, anything that will fit in the circumference of this, so it doesn't overshadow the tatting. You can also use the same motif without a medallion and make a doily. You can use this motif and make a sun catcher and put a nice heart-shaped, diamond shape, or even a teardrop shaped crystal. Hang it in your window where it gets the morning sun, and it will shine little flickers of color all over the place. So there's a few things that you can do with this pattern. And like I said, it is not blocked. This pattern is done in traditional tatting. It is not front side, back side, so there's no definitive front and there's no definitive back. So you can make either side, front or back. Okay? So let's get on with our supply list, and then the next video we'll start the pattern. Okay, for this pattern, you're going to need 2 shuttles, continuous thread method. That means there's not a knot here. Okay, the shuttles I'm using are the Moonlit shuttles, and these I've blinged out with fabric. I used Mod Podge, cut a piece of fabric to fit the shuttle, and put it on there, Mod Podged over, and let it dry. The fabric tends to give a little more grip to the plastic shuttle, so it's not going flying every 5 seconds. You know how shuttles do. They have their own legs, and they just run off. The thread we're using is Elizabeth size 20 thread. Now you can make this star in any color you wish. And if you go to Wikipedia, they have a list of the different cancers and what color the awareness ribbon should be. So make it in a color that relates to something that you have experienced. One other thing that another fellow tatter noted was this could also be used for a Star of David on a Christmas tree because it has the 5-pointed star. Okay, so it can be done. It looks like the Star of David. Alright, so here we go. Now, the next thing you're going to need, scissors, close cutting scissors. Alright, you're going to need a crochet hook or a tatting pin. That's what they call these little hooks, tatting pins. But what it basically is a crochet hook. Okay? You also are going to need a picot gauge because one of the notations was be mindful of your picots. Now these picot gauges are the ones that Georgia has up on her site. Her husband makes these and they're made out of wood. They're stained, they're very smooth, they don't snag your thread, and they're measured really, really nicely. There's no measurements on the picot gauges themselves, but you get a whole packet of picot gauges. Okay, let me open this up so I can show you different various sizes of picot gauges. As you can see, all different sizes. So no matter what you're going to use a picot gauge for, you've got the size to work with. And I keep mine in the little plastic zippy in the little metal tin, okay, like they came. And to me, it's my way of protecting them. If you buy these, do not take them out and use them in doctor's offices and stuff because they don't have the little hooks on them or anything and no way to keep track of them, and you're going to lose them. So use them at home. So if you lose it at home, you can find it. You have better odds of finding it. But like I said, Georgia, her husband makes these, and they're made out of wood. And you'll get them in the little tin, and it's got her web address. She has many, many supplies on her web address. And everything I've gotten from Georgia's online store has been really good merchandise. I won't lie to you. The picot gauge I'm using today will be this one, so you can see how to use them. Next thing you're going to need is jump rings, okay? Now these are large jump rings. I prefer using the large ones for a motif like that so that it gets the dangle it needs. So you're going to need that. You're also going to need your little medallion that goes on the center of the heart, or center of the star, excuse me. I was looking at heart, I said heart. As you can see right here, this little medallion. I got these online, and they come in a full hank, and they got hearts, and they got clear beads on here. And you can buy them online, you can buy them in craft stores. My problem is I don't have a craft store close by. So I got these online. Don't ask me where I got them. I do not know. Probably Amazon. Blue Moon puts them out. So look for your awareness ribbon. I know they come in several colors. Okay? So that is your supplies that you're going to need. Your Elizabeth size 20 thread. Okay? 2 shuttles, jump rings, your medallion that's going to hang in the middle, pair of scissors, a pick, and a picot gauge. That's your supplies. Of course, the pattern. Alright? So in the next video, we're going to get started on this pattern so that we can get the Star of Hope out there. Alright? So until the next video, happy tatting. Thank you for watching.